Hello and welcome. I'm Gina Murata. You've likely come to one of my talks, found me on social media, or someone referred you to my page to check me out. We are here to talk about your feminine genius. Your feminine genius is basically what those two words mean. Your genius, your natural innate talent that you were born with. No one taught you. It's just your gift to give to the world. And yes, you have it. Everyone does. Two, your feminine energy. It's that side of you that society maybe hasn't given you that permission to really share, because it is the contrast, the complement to masculine energy, which in the work world we are overrun with, using our logical minds, linear thought, being aggressive, being dominant, competing, trying to win. These are all parts of the masculine in us. But guess what? There's so much value in our feminine energy. And the reason so many of us are feeling burned out, dissatisfied, unfulfilled is because we're just dying for an expression of our feminine energy. To tune into our intuition, to be more relational with others, to use our hearts as our guide, to be spiritual in the work world, using our divine connection to innovate and create new ways of doing things that actually heal this world. In fact, the way I define feminine genius is, it is your innate talent plus your feminine energy combined to help you heal the world through your work. So, if you are ready to play in your feminine genius, cultivate utilizing this in your life, the best tool I have to get you started is the Feminine Genius Morning Practice. The morning practice involves 3 components, and you can use one or all 3. It's really up to you. They're all amazing. It just depends on what your heart is searching for. So the first piece of the practice, it's a meditation and it's a heart meditation. So you want to just take the time to listen. You're fully guided to my meditation on the Insight timer. That's 3 minutes. 3 minutes is very easy to do if you're not someone who's used to meditating. 3 minutes is very easy to do if you're someone who has practiced meditation. This is what the real magic of this practice is, okay? Because so much of our logical mind, that masculine part of us, will say meditation is a waste of time. Who has time to meditate? But here's why. I see over and over and over this result with myself and my clients. When we take that few minutes in the morning to just center and start from our heart space, to breathe and to listen, we have connected to ourself. We have connected to the divine, to the inner voice within. And as we go through our day, we trust ourselves more. Over and over again, I find this with clients. You don't even really realize it's happening, but it is. Less self-doubt, less confusion. And I can say personally, when I meditate in the morning, I feel clear. And when I don't, I start to feel symptoms of mental illness, high anxiety, severe self-doubt. It's just this amazing, magical practice that what I'm offering you to start with is 3 minutes. The next practice inside the Feminine Genius Morning Practice is for those of you who are right now really trying to be clear what your genius is. You are looking ahead, you see a new direction you want to go, or maybe a way you want to elevate or shift the work that you do, and you want to just be like, sure, like, hey, is this really the most aligned path for me? If that's you, then I recommend the Feminine Genius, the Genius Reflection Practice. Okay, this is the ebook, and there are workbook pages for you to actually do the practice. The Feminine Genius Reflection Practice teaches you through 4 questions that you journal about every day about what your genius truly is and where you shine. Get the ebook, read it, and you'll totally understand how this works. It's a practice that I developed when I was ready to elevate in my career at one point and really wanted to validate that the direction I wanted to go was legitimate, that was really my genius, my natural talent, and it surely was. So It's a really great practice to support you. Journaling 5 to 10 minutes a day is really all it takes. I just did the exercise myself, and it always feels good. It asks you questions that help you just really tune into who you are and what you're most naturally bringing forth in the world. And then the third practice in the Feminine Genius Morning Practice is to pull an oracle card. Oracle cards are an opportunity to really tune in to your intuition. You can ask just for general guidance for the day, or you could ask about a topic that is giving you some pause, some struggles. You're like, how do I move forward in this situation? In my on my website, you can pull an oracle card digitally in the Feminine Genius Oracle Card deck. And so when you do that, you just take a screenshot when you feel right to select a card for yourself. And so here's an example of one of the cards. This is printed out, and you get a main message, and then you get some insight. And when you receive the oracle card message, it's not meant to tell you what to do, right? Like the wisdom is outside of you. It's meant to prompt what is already inside of you. You can pull the same card on a different day, and it will mean something different, or a different word will pop out, right? It's designed to really help you tune into your intuition. That's the magic of oracle cards. So for this Feminine Genius Morning Practice, any day you can choose one or all three of these, depending on where you are and what you need. The oracle card practice takes a minute. The heart meditation is 3 minutes, and the journaling practice is up to 10 minutes. So this is a 15-minute or less way to start your day. And what are you doing to start your day now? Are you starting it with your phone? Oh my gosh, reading emails? Whew, that is a surefire way to get you into the self-doubt, to get you into everyone else's needs and away from your feminine genius. So this practice is really designed to cultivate what's inside you that you're meant to give the world. You're now responding to the world when you show up for it instead of reacting. You have a beautiful, beautiful genius inside you to share. The world needs it. It's why you were born with it. And I'm so excited for you to begin to really cultivate it at its next level through this practice.